sunshines! We're back again with another masked fairy tale to read to you. And I have Naomi, my helper, to read with me again. Can you guess what we're reading? It's Little Red Riding Hood. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a young girl named Little Red Riding Hood. 3 of her favorite things were, number 1, long walks in the forest. Number 2, visiting her grandma, who lived in the forest. And number 3, carrying baskets jam-packed with tasty goodies. On this day, Little Red Riding Hood was doing all of her favorite things at once. Little Red Riding Hood was a clever and kind girl, but she had a dreadful singing voice. Tra-la-la, I'm off to see my poor sick grandma, la-la-la. Little Red Riding Hood sang as she skipped. A wolf stepped out from behind a tree.
Oh, what a lovely singing voice! Do you need help carrying all the basket full of delicious looking goods?
Little Red Riding Hood narrowed her eyes. If there was one thing she knew, it was to never trust a hungry wolf ever. I don't need any help, thank you. Little Red Riding Hood waved goodbye and continued on her way, singing, tra-la-la-la-la-la.
The wolf's tummy rumbled and grumbled. He thought about all the delicious food he wanted to eat. 15 sausages, 8 pancakes, 5 ice cream cones, 1 big bag of potato chips, 2 birthday cakes, 6 chocolate bars, 3 tubs of popcorn, half a hot dog, 1 grandma, and 1 girl in a Little Red Riding Hood.
Wait a minute! People aren't food, unless you're a hungry wolf. The wolf knew everything about the forest, and he also knew a shortcut to Grandma's house. When he reached the door, he shouted,
"Watch out, Little Red Riding Hood's grandma! I'm going to gobble you all up!" With this warning, Grandma leapt out the window and hid in the bushes. "Drats!" said the wolf. The wolf said when he found that Grandma's house was empty. So he put on Grandma's clothes and hid her in her bed. The wolf was going to trick Little Red Riding Hood when she arrived.
There's the wolf in Grandma's clothes. Little Red Riding Hood arrived at Grandma's house, but Grandma did not seem like herself. What big eyes you have!
All the better for seeing you.
What big ears you have!
All the better for hearing you.
And what big teeth you have!
All the better for eating you.
Ah! Luckily, Little Red Riding Hood knew gymnastics. She flipped out the window and hid in the bushes. There she found Grandma. Soon, a cheerful lumberjack wandered past the bushes. Psst, hissed Grandma. Can you help us scare away a hungry wolf who is hiding in my bed and wearing my clothes? Sure, said the cheerful lumberjack. I do that sort of thing all the time. The cheerful lumberjack crept up to the house and peered in the window. Sure enough, the wolf was sound asleep in Grandma's bed. Aw, the little wolfie looks so cute, said Little Red Riding Hood, peeping. Cute, replied Grandma. The little wolfie wants to eat us. Little Red Riding Hood, Grandma, and the cheerful lumberjack agreed that there was only one way to get rid of a hungry wolf. So they crept into the house, tiptoed into the bedroom where the wolf was sleeping, and shouted, "Boo!" The hungry wolf squealed and ran as fast as he could, deep, deep, deep into the forest. Poor Grandma climbed back into bed. She was feeling sick, remember? Together, Little Red Riding Hood, the cheerful lumberjack, and Grandma enjoyed a small picnic on Grandma's bed. Little Red Riding Hood was so happy, she started to sing. Picnic, 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 tra-la-la-la. Grandma and the cheerful lumberjack politely stuffed bread in their ears. And the hungry wolf never came back, ever. The end! Thank you so much for reading our story. We'll see you next time. Bye!